Yo, so now that we're getting Pixar and it's being confirmed on all our new sets, all I can think about is like other IPs I really want. Like when are we gonna get Oliver and Company, bro, in Lorcana?
Dude, when are we gonna get Kick Patowski in Lorcana?
Dude, when are we gonna get Troy Bolton in Lorcana?
Dude, when are we gonna get Oscar Proud in Lorcana?
Dude, when are we gonna get Chicken Little in Lorcana?
Dude, when are we gonna get Oscar from Fish Hooks in Lorcana?
Dude, when are we gonna get Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior in Lorcana?
Dude, when are we gonna get American Dragon Jake Long in Lorcana?
Dude, when are we getting Wizards of Waverly Place in Lorcana?
Dude, when are we getting Troy Bolton in Lorcana?
I just said that. All right, guys. Welcome to the Quest for 3 podcast where we talk all things Lorcana. If you guys have an IP, a really rare IP that you guys want in Lorcana, please let us know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So without further ado, let's talk some ink, and don't forget to quest out. All right, guys. It's officially release week for Wilds Unknown. And, you know, we really want to talk about all these new cards coming for Infinity and for Core, but we're really just trying to talk about mostly our Infinity. We got the ECC coming up and another tournament that we'll be talking about later. But, dude, what are you thinking about set 12 cards for Infinity?
Hey, State of Infinity is wonderful to me. I love it. I love to play Infinity. I've been loving jamming the games every day. I feel like the meta that's evolved in the last month, because I feel like most people started with where we left off in Jafar, and I think like that was obviously that's where we left off. So we got to take those decks and see what cards we got in Fabled, set 10 and set 11 that really fit into those decks well, and just start jamming games from there. And it's been a lot of fun. Like I've played almost every single color archetype since I started a month ago, and I think that's awesome. I think that is really wonderful to think about. Like I don't feel like I have that leeway right now in Core. And Core is still fun because it's just a completely different like metagame of Lorcana that we've been playing, and it's been fun. But like Dogs obviously just like kind of like dominates that. I think a little bit.
It got better.
Obviously, like the end of set 10 kind of proved me wrong in that, because a lot of people started winning like set champs with other decks. Like OTK just won one. Blurple won a ton, you know what I mean? Purple Steel has been like the fair. Yeah,
Purple Steel for sure.
Purple Steel has been, Purple Steel had had big wins at big events.
Yeah, really big
Ed
events.
won with Blue Green at a DLC. So, I mean, obviously, like the meta is pretty wide in
diverse.
Yeah, a bit in Core, but like I feel like it is just like 6 decks, whereas in Infinity, I feel like there's a million decks. I really feel like you could play like aggro, mid-range, or control in almost every archetype.
Yeah, and even like a color pairing is not just one. It's not just one strategy anymore. Like you see purple green, it used to be discard. Like now you're seeing the Temple. Now you're seeing Ursula. Now they're still trying to make Brainiac work again. You see the same thing with blue green. You can do blue green control. You can play solitaire blue green, blue steel as well. More allies deck or back to like more not item me, but like getting Oswald. I'm seeing a lot more Oswald now, and I'm getting happy about that.
Oswald is really good in Infinity.
Good
and like to me, like it makes no sense because I'm like if most people, I feel like when you start playing Infinity, like if you haven't started playing Infinity yet and you're thinking about picking it up like today, or like you want to start testing for San Diego, I feel like most people are going to start with Amber Steel Song. Like, it's just like, I don't know. That's just how you play Lorcana. I feel like that's like, singing. Amber Steel Song is more or less the epitome of Lorcana, and like, it's always been like one of the strongest decks. If you have access to the cards, then like, you just already know, like, hey, I'll probably just leave up Amber Steel Song, see what the meta looks like, and go from there. Because, I mean, yeah, like, they're doing the most broken stuff, Loki, right now.
And they can do it 3 different ways. They can run Whole New World if they want. If they don't, they'll just go, I'll go aggro Song like we did back in set, I think it was 8, Jafar?
Set 7 too. Set 7 and set 8, it was pretty strong, right? Like just the Smee, Daisy, and Rapunzel package. Lawrence was a pretty big card back then still too, huh? I think he's not as good now just because like the decks are so much more consistent and there's just more like damage removal. Like
and back then there was like Alan-a-Dale was a card.
Put a damage on him.
Remember Alan-a-Dale? Anytime you play a song and gain lore. And that was good. But now you're seeing a new What do you think Amber Steel got better with in Infinity? I think it's
Well,
pretty-
Cood just like
Yeah.
completely breaks that deck, right?
Yeah.
Like now Amber Steel has access more or less to like a pseudo ramp, and they can get out a Smee and a Singer 4 on their turn 2 if they really want.
Guys, the amount of times I played a Cood and top deck a 2-drop character and just placed it just for the gambling of it. It's so good, bro. And it's like,
but it's also so bad. Like a Cood is a really good card.
Yeah.
Like it's a nasty
But
card.
sometimes-
Like
you
yeah,
don't
like,
want to see that card.
so yeah, singing that card and looking for another one, and then finding like
Another
Pete
song.
Song
Yeah,
is
Pete
tough,
Song.
yeah.
I mean, but yeah, set 12, Amber Steel wise though, set 12, we're seeing a lot of Dale.
Oh
And
yeah,
new set 12 Dale card is so good, man.
Dale definitely
Let's highlight this boy.
makes Infinity just a different beast.
Yeah. 2-quester, 0/4, 4-drop. But during challenges, your characters deal damage with their willpower instead of their strength. So a Daisy's now, a 1/4 Daisy Duck is a
Makes it a
4/4.
4/4 Daisy in challenges. Yeah, your Rapunzel is now 5/5 in challenges. Like it's crazy. It's really fun. He does still get Sisu'd. He gets Gothled. He gets Brawled, which is
But
makes Ruby super good.
right. But it's also like,
He also pairs super well in Amber Ruby. Amber Ruby archetype is actually crazy.
it's crazy. Good.
It's not like Red Fossa anymore.
Shout out, Fran.
Shout out to
Fran.
Fran and Red Fossa. I think that Red Fossa could still fit because it is playing mostly characters. But you're playing all these damaged characters now.
Healing them with
Healing them with
Ohana.
Ohana and drawing cards off of them as an engine is actually really, really good. Like you wouldn't expect it to be.
No,
But Dale's really like is what makes it like work because most of your damage characters like the Beast 3-drop 2/6 2-quester comes in with 4 damage. So like if you can pair him on 6, you can just place him down on 3 or for 3 and then Ohana for 3 and automatically draw 4 cards is pretty good, like as like a dock on your turn 6 or whatever. If you're able to like, you know what I mean, maneuver all those things.
Mhm.
But also Dale coming down and making him a 6/6 and making you're running the 2-drop Gothel that comes in with 3 damage, the 3/4, making her a 4/4 as opposed to 3/4. Like it makes your math a lot differently. And again, like Rapunzel is a draw engine and the main quester and a 5/5 with Dale down. So like it just makes trades and everything like really, really hard. And it makes it really hard for Amber Steel to get into all these huge will-powered characters. Unless they have all their songs early and you can just chip off, you know what I mean? Chip at the damage characters before I can heal them and draw all their cards.
you're talking about chipping damage with a character named Dale?
Nah, from the other side though,
Oh, yeah.
from the song singers. Like realistically, like you just want to be able to heal yourself. But like now you have a high will-powered character. Any damage that they put on your character, like you're just getting more cards off of them. Like what the heck? Like
And like and you're right. It can get Sisu, they can get this, and but it's just another target that they have to worry about before they banish the character. I really don't want them to banish.
for
right?
sure.
So like it's stuff like that. Anything to stall them. So for aggro wise, like it's a really good game.
And Amber
ender.
Steel mirrors, obviously, like whoever gets their Cindy and like whoever is able to just chip off the songs and chip off the other person's board is really good. But like this adds just another dynamic to that because like maybe you don't have all your songs and maybe you're in like one of those battles or maybe they sang like songs on like your Cindy and your Ariel, but you still have your Vanessa. And potentially even like a dock or something, you know what I mean, or like whatever like situationally you might be in, like putting down that Dale and being able to swing into their characters as like a 4/4 Vanessa is like nasty.
Yeah. So Amber Steel pretty much a Kudia from last set. This set it's really Dale is good as shine and Amber Steel if you're really going to be seeing that, and that's probably a card you're going to look out for. All these some other cards. There's that song that says, chosen character can't challenge and must quest if able and draw a card, right? That 3-drop song.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. It's a Madrigal song. It has Luisa carrying the log.
Oh, okay.
That's a 3-drop song in Amber. Yeah, I haven't tested it yet, but I have seen it in people's decks. It's just a really good Rapunzel target too, right? Like if you know that they're not singing songs and you can make one of their challengers quest, like a Calhoun or something, if you're playing like Purple Steel, making them have to quest and then being able to hit them and make, you know what I mean, making one of your targets be able to hold damage, and then being able to Rapunzel them for draw is like crazy. And the song replaces itself too. It says draw a card.
Oh, it's This Growing Pressure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that song. Yeah, dude, Amber Steel. So because of that, what's its main opponent, or a lot of people are gonna go blue red, right? You got blue red, and you see those nude cards like that 10-drop, Leviathan.
Leviathan is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it's hard. I've been testing a lot of red blue personally, just because like I don't think I'm the best steel song player, even though it does like the most broken stuff and everything. Like I don't know if I want to put only Revson on Amber Steel for like the next like months until Indy.
Mm-hmm. It's Indy. Sorry.
San Diego is coming up, but I think I'm
too.
pretty close to locked in for San Diego. So
yeah. I mean, and wait, we gotta talk about that Kita card. That blue Kita card.
The new Kita in red blue is potentially super good. It's potentially super good even in blue yellow in core. Mm-hmm. It's just that 8-drop Kita. When it comes down, it's a shift 6 as well, so you can shift it on top of your 4-drop. Each player can put 5 cards from their discard into their inkwell face down and exerted. So in the blue decks, like if you're hitting like a develop into a sail into another develop, that's already 3 cards in your discard. And sometimes
then you play Kita on.
You can play 2. Kita on 4 or on 3.
2, on 3, yeah, and
seeing how far I'll go, or even just play how far I'll go, and do the Kita effect. That's 4 cards in your discard, and your opponent potentially has 9.
Mm-hmm.
And you just shift 6, and now you're on like 10 ink already.
You put Leviathan in next turn, something like that.
And Leviathan's really cool. It's really cool that you can like search for him with like a Visions or a Popsicle or like a Develop.
Or the Path Revealed by paying 7, and you look at the 2 cards of your deck.
Once you do her effect, the second one kind of makes sense.
Yeah, because you have so much ink now.
Because you have so much ink, so if it costs a little bit, like your deck would just kind of be unlimited. So like, I understand it now. I think we were talking about it when it first got revealed, and I didn't understand it whatsoever.
Yeah.
But now that I've played it, the card makes complete sense. Like it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
The other thing is, in the mirror though, you want your opponent to play it first, right?
Not necessarily. Well, in the mirror, you probably want your opponent to play it, and you want to get as many cards in your discard as well. Like you want to hit, develop, sail, develop, like get heck of cards in your discard, so that like hitting the Kita hurts it just as much as it helps them.
Yeah, because I feel like when you play Kita, like you don't get that ink, right? Because it's exerted face down. So when you pass, they already have all this ink, so they get to really take advantage of that first.
In like an aggro burn matchup or something like that, you don't necessarily want to ink them too much, because
you're just giving them more gas.
You could give them a too big of a board. You could give them too much gas to get too big of a board again. But she also sings B prep.
Yeah, she does. She does sing B prep.
So I mean, she can sing B prep, and then you get down your manners after you've already done it.
And like you said, like if I ink a bunch of cards, like I still have a 7/7 on here. Like, what are you gonna do?
That too, yeah. She totally is a great body.
I mean, it's Kita, bro.
Chill.
Next, that we were gonna talk about is Emerald Steel's coming back, bro. I mean, it never left.
Emerald Steel is super nasty. I think that's actually the main, like,
probably one of the big dogs you're gonna have to worry about.
For sure, but like I think that's the main choice people are making to attack Amber Steel, right? I think that they can just do it better, because they just get to look at the hand, get to like, as long as like they know what they're dealing with and they do their alters correctly, like they can either hit their discard package against Amber Steel and just be like, all right, like now you're not gonna be able to get my Diablo, or they see that they have nothing to do with their Diablo and they can just get cards right away and then potentially deal with it later. And now with this new Diablo, the Stone Servant 2-drop,
1/3 quest for 1.
it kind of kills off Morph, right? Because Morph was just like more Diablo targets for green steel. So now we just have a steel Diablo
that you kind of don't want to shift low key.
You don't want to shift on top of this one.
Yeah, because it's while you have a villain character in play, this character gets +2 strength and +1 lore. So what are some good characters? You got Ursula in there. You got
Ursula's a villain.
Captain Hook.
I don't think they're playing Hook, but Pete is a villain.
Wow.
Pete referee's a villain.
I don't know if they're playing Gothel cards. Maybe not. The green Gothel
I think that's
cards.
the only ones in
Emerald Steel.
Oh, Prince John is a villain.
Prince John.
So he's actually a bodyguard for Prince John. I think that's the biggest. I think that's what's like really propelling this deck over the top. Is like now they have when in villain characters in play, he not only becomes like the red Diablo essentially. He becomes a 3/3 quest for 2.
And then while this character is exerted, your villain characters cannot be challenged.
Right.
So now what a lot. The issue with last set was there's a big fight between who's the better discard deck. You had green purple that had more draw, had some bounce, had you had Elsa, Elsa exerting, all those good cards.
Lever.
Yeah, all that stuff.
That's nasty.
Then you lean into lemon lime discard where you have Big Kita, where you have a lot more discard for sure in the yellow cards with like you have Forgotten Me.
This huge discards, a lot of bounce with muses. So you can just keep them off their game plan.
Right. And then you had Emerald Steel.
A huge board wipe.
Then you had Emerald Steel with singing, and they had all that stuff with like Ursula Deceiver of All, double singing, using Max Goof and stuff. And now the main issue that a lot of discard cards had, it was like, I'll discard your whole hand, but I still have to get a 20.
Mm-hmm.
And, so having Diablo not only protect your Prince John when you're questing with it.
Questing for 2 itself.
Questing for 2 and questing for 2 itself as well. So you're always questing for at least 4.
And the 3/3 is usually trading with something.
And it's like, all right, like, now
and
you
even
can
getting
like
your one quest with Prince John, like usually they're not able to get into the Prince John on the same turn. It gets really tough. Like it gets really tricky. You really have to know how to maneuver that matchup, which is why you need to be getting your reps in because the green steel is really tough for sure. Like whatever deck that you're trying to build, like you should definitely know what your lines are into green steel and how to beat green steel because it's going to be very prevalent.
And
going
how
into Infinity season.
And how you interact with new cards and how your new cards interact with other things that you don't even remember. Like you guys are like we're gonna see so many set 11 cards that haven't been played because of these cards coming in, because it helps them with different strats. That's why we're seeing different color pairings. That's why we're seeing Ruby Amber actually coming through.
There's definitely new cards that have opened new color pairings, and I think that's super, super cool. And I think that's what really opens up the whole entire metagame. I think the biggest issue is knowing when to bust it out, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I think that you obviously have to get your deck down to where you're beating Amber Steel. I think you have to know that you're beating the big boys,
which is Amber Steel, Emerald Steel,
and probably like a purple steel mid range, and probably blue red. Like
those
blue
are
red's
top
still
4.
Gonna be out there.
Hey, don't count out
and blue steel too.
Yeah, blue steel's crazy right now.
Blue steel item solitaire is still gonna be out there. So like,
hey guys, if you're planning on playing blue green items or Sapphire Steel, there's this app already. It's called Disney Solitaire. You guys can download that if you guys want to play Solitaire. But we're trying to play our opponent. But yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Shout out to everyone playing blue green Solitaire, Oswald, and
the item deck are super prevalent. So I mean, like, I think it's hard to play even the steel decks and not bring some item hate.
Yeah, for real. I mean, hey, you still got Benja. You got that 4-drop song, the where it banishes all items. I find them, I flatten them. Is it a song?
It's a song, 4-drop song.
4-drop song.
Which is kind of tough because it's kind of tough to time it. It kind of becomes like unequal in those matchups.
And also like...
But like realistically, like hitting the workshop once it comes out on any of the item decks, I think if you're able to hit the first one, most of the time, like you're able to stall it long enough to...
Yeah. Because honestly, like you forget how many items they have.
Right.
You really forget. And then once they get Oswald and then they'll start going ink...
And for sure, like,
play sale,
like obviously, like get rid of Oswald any way you can. I think Ruby is shaping up to look really good. I think we just need to figure out what pairs with it the best. That's how I feel about it.
Because you have red-blue items. You have red-blue Shark.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can add in Leviathan. You can add in the Kita. Like it's
Leviathan's
all different.
Leviathan's super good. But I think like the deck building you have to do around it, I don't know. We'll see. Like I still like it. I don't know if I'm gonna
Running 2, I don't feel as bad.
It's a super good card.
Yeah.
And then But like you just have to like really hope. You just really have to get that Tamatoa draw engine going.
Mm-hmm. And I think if you're playing Leviathan, you're hoping you're playing Kita.
Probably because you want to ink to it.
And be able to, discard it.
But like sometimes, like I don't know, like we'll see.
It's tough. I mean, like we're
a lot of
people.
Most people think that the items blue red is better.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like
they have
how
access
are you?
To coil.
Because if all my deck is characters and I have nothing.
But the items blue red, I don't feel like the items blue red is better. Like that's such a high roll. I feel like you have to set up coil, set up ramp, get a B. Like you have to. There's so many.
I mean, do you even run Oswald in that? Because you're still doing. If you're doing all items, if you're not you're doing Oswald.
I've seen it, but then in the Ember Steel, you're kind of like throwing a turn if you do Oswald. I don't know, maybe not.
Another thing about blue that I find not funny, but it's interesting, is the switch, and I think obviously it's because of the Kita shift, but like no more Cindy.
No, Cindy's still around. Like Cindy's still getting tested very hard.
Right. The 4-drop that you play, and at the end of your turn, you get to draw.
You get to TPO, but replace itself.
Yeah,
it's pretty good, but then against the discard decks, you don't. I don't think you want to see Cindy. Yeah, your hand gets too small.
So, in your opinion, you have to beat Amber Steel control. You have to beat the control deck. You have to beat Amber Steel and discard.
I think you have to be able to beat Amber Steel just period. It's gonna be especially in San Diego, at least for like our room. I think it's gonna be a lot of Amber Steel. Yeah. And I think I think that's just true for the Infinity format until something proves that it's much, much stronger.
And we've been doing a lot of testing, and I've been seeing a lot of different aggro pairings. Because aggro's been performing super well. Because you see that a lot in every new set. When a new set comes out and no one knows what to play, most of the time a few aggro players can get in there because, they're just high roll is better and they're more about consistency, and they're going against control decks that have a bunch of one-ofs and toolboxes.
And it's hard to control when you don't know what you're controlling.
Yeah. And when you can just be like, well, my game plan's the same no matter what. You can call it low IQ, but you can call it like I know what my deck is, and it's a glass cannon.
So I think with set 12 cards included, what's performing the best on Fight Club 2 on 2.0. Duels, is like a purple steel midi aggro. It's villains. It's built around this card too. Because you can just say like Captain Hook is a villain, Maleficent, a 2-quester is a villain. Pete Ref, like we said, is a villain. So just lots of villains that are staples in both purple and steel. That just pair really well with this card and just make it like, you know what I mean? You can just kind of play your fair 1-2-3 curve, 1-2 triple 1-drop curve. You know what I mean? 1 double 1-drop curve. Like you can do a ton of lines and a ton of fun stuff in purple steel still. That's not necessarily broken plays. Like it's just the more fair deck. Whereas like when everybody else is not, as long as you don't get high rolled twice, they'll probably win. Yeah,
because it's just like it's your setup, And some cards like they don't even get their setup. It really sucks.
The more high rolly that you get, the less consistent that you probably are.
And so you better hope, and that's why mulliganing or altering your cards is such a high skill gap, or would you say is that the word you're saying?
Yeah, more or less. Like I think like it's the game within the game, right? Like the cards that you need to keep in certain matchups and the cards that you need to not have in certain matchups, and which ones are in the middle that you can keep when you are playing blind. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like which lines can you? What are your good lines blind? You know what I mean. What give you your best odds? In every single scenario.
And just sometimes mulligan just to have tempo.
For sure.
I didn't get the 1-drop I wanted, but I have this 1-drop. Obviously going to keep it. I have the 2-drop. Like let's say Ember Steel, like, okay, I have Aurora and I couldn't find my Cindy. I'll have, then I can do, let's hope I can mulligan into, if I don't get that Cindy, maybe I'll get that Ariel that I have in mulligan, Now I can help you out. You get that 2-drop that you need, whether it's Troubadour, Vanessa, or Smee. But, nothing's worse than not playing anything, than passing. Like, what I'm saying?
But I think maybe not. That's what I mean.
think
is that
so.
I think
Because if I go
obviously,
ink
yeah,
pass,
but like it's all situational. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, maybe when you're playing Amber Steel on the draw, not even maybe, but like probably when you're playing Amber Steel on the draw, and you know that your one drop isn't just gonna go out there and die. Maybe you just don't play it.
and then you just say, oh, and then they're gonna think, oh, he doesn't have a one drop, and then boom, double one drop.
It can just come out when you need strength numbers, exactly. Like to kind of flip that table. Like, that's what I mean. Is that like, I think sometimes when you get stuck in the middle because like you kind of think that like you must play Lorcana or you must play your deck like in a certain curve, and if you don't, you lose. But like maybe it's 60 cards, man. You have like a million different ways to play it, so it's like that's why you have to play as many games as you can to really understand like what are the best ways to.
There are two decks I really want to highlight, both purple cards. I want to start off with Will of the Wisp. Does work, guys.
Will of the Wisp is a part of the purple steel
the
deck.
Purple
for sure.
Steel is so good. I mean,
it's just all steel deck singing songs have trouble dealing with threes, and then the fact that this card comes back to your hand after it's banished
in a challenge.
In a challenge, yeah, exactly. But that's what I mean is that like they don't really want to waste their resource on it.
On
one drop
0/3, yeah, one drop.
And Storm doesn't kill it. You know what I mean? Using 2 storms on a one drop feels like absolutely terrible. So I mean, yeah, just like he's a resource warrior.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, yeah, when you're playing like really high uninkable decks, like if this is used like maybe for like an aggro deck and they have a bunch of uninkables, you can really see them like, I don't have it, but I'll get it right now, and you get it back. You can play it again, or you can ink it, and now it's done all the work. It's done. It got that lore.
Keep getting its one lore.
And you're stalling your opponents.
I mean, even like in a mid range, like you can crab it 3/3, and it comes back to your hand.
Snowfort, green purple, could probably work. Now you have like a 1/3 with resist on their opponent, which I haven't seen. In green purple, I don't think they're playing that because you have so many other good one drops because you're playing Diablo.
Snowfort, crazy deck.
Such a crazy deck. When I was talking about a certain card from set 11 that's gonna emerge, it's gonna be that Pocahontas card, that 2-drop. So imagine setting up Pocahontas on 3 with like a 1-drop or whatever, and then next turn you just go dash, quest with Pocahontas, target the dash, and you just quest it for 5. That's a 5-point swing.
That's
5 lore
good.
swing.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good, bro. It's pretty good. So I can't wait to see how people are going to play this deck or going to run this in their decks. It is an aggro deck to me. I mean, what other card is an aggro deck? Like it's GOAT 2.0. It really is GOAT 2.0.
It's like it's different than GOAT, but it is really nice.
Okay.
It's a really nice piece.
I mean, and did you ever trade with this though? Not even trade,
the
but
fact
it's like
that it has 3 is just nice. It's usually a trade too with most bodies, and it's just another card that they have to deal with.
It has the same. It has the same like strength and willpower as a 2-drop Pocahontas. I just realized that. She's a 2/3 or 3/2.
She's a 3/2.
She's a 3/2 as well. Yeah, so that's actually crazy.
But it's just because he gets rush and he gets 2 quests and he gets a quest that trains players.
Yeah, I need this bad, bro. I need 4 of those. I gotta buy 4 boxes. That means. But yeah, is there another card? Let's see. We got a few cards that we were talking about. Obviously, I was watching my boy Son and Chilla testing this out the other night.
Oh really?
Yeah.
And green red.
In green red, yeah, you're exactly right. Buzz Lightyear 7-drop uninkable 7/5 quest for 2. He's a shit 5.
You have to highlight the Hercules for the green red deck.
The new one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, wait. Hold up.
No, it's already in there.
Oh, it is. There it is. Talk about it, bro. This is your color pairing song.
I don't think I want to play it because I'm not really. I don't know. It's really good.
I mean, like
green red.
Yeah.
In Infinity, you have to be aware of green red. Green red has an OTK combo. Has like 3 different ones, technically because of that new Buzz card. Because Buzz says he gets, or a character gets, when you play an action, chosen character gets +1 lore this turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that new Hercules card, he says when you play him, you can discard your hand. If you do, return a card from your discard to your hand. So this gets really technical, and it gets really tough, but like it's not a hard setup, and it's not hard for green red to control you for
Good
6 to 8 turns.
Wow.
To set it up. Because they play the discard package and they play John. And they have big butt and big, strong, reckless characters that come out and just kind of stall you out. They have that new Ward Huntsman, 3/4 on 3. Muses. So, I mean, that alone and the bounce with Muses and Set and Chill and all the, you know what I mean? All these cards, like, alone, like, will control you for a minute. And then once they get Megara out, she's a 5 cost, 4/4, quest for 2, Ward. And she says when you play a character named Hercules, you may ready this character.
That's actually
so
crazy.
With like a Muses Meg setup, right? Or even you don't even need Muses.
You can
just with Meg.
You can discard, like you do all those action stuff, so you're boosting up a
It's
lore.
also playing Bippity Boppity Boo.
Oh my god.
So Bippity Boppity Boo says you can return chosen character of yours to your hand to play a character with that cost. To play a character with that cost again for free. And not again, but like to play a character of that cost for free. So Meg can essentially keep singing Bippity Boppity Boo, returning Hercules to your hand, and then playing Hercules again with Bippity Boppity Boo, and then Hercules returns Bippity Boppity Boo to your hand from your discard infinitely, right? Because then Megara readies back up because you played a Hercules, right? So with a shark in play, that's an OTK.
Yeah. Because you just keep funneling it and adding lore. You're adding lore to something, right? Is it gain 1 lore or a character gains 1 lore because of
with shark in play, it's an OTK just because there's a shark in play and you're gaining 1 lore every time you play an action. Okay. Period.
There's one way to win.
Is 1 OTK within it. There's if you have 2 Megs, right, and a Bippity Boppity Boo in your discard, and then your Hercules. Then that's an OTK because both of your Megs are... One Meg is singing Bippity Boppity Boo and doing the Hercules thing. The other one is questing every time. You understand?
Yeah.
Because there's 2 Megs. They both ready up.
Both ready up. Okay.
When there's a Hercules.
Okay. But
the other
you're
one
not,
is questing.
Are you replaying Hercules, though?
Yes. You're singing Bippity Boppity Boo to return Hercules back to your hand and then playing Hercules for free.
And then you're just playing it over and over. That's actually
And then bringing back... You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if you have 2 Megs... if you have 2 Megs... Yeah, if you see... If the Hercules comes out early or whatever, you have to get rid of it.
That's the thing. Finish your thought, and then I'll say what I need to say.
And then the Buzz is a part of it, too, because the Buzz can just also OTK.
Add lore to Megara, so now you don't have to quest 5 times and do it 5 times. Which is just like... With the Buzz, it just makes it faster. And it's also that thing
the Buzz is just another card that does it.
Brings back that discard.
The Buzz brings back an action, right? The Buzz is really cool.
It's Buzz Lightyear, bro.
And I think it's a shift even.
Shift 5.
Yeah, so I mean, they can shift onto the 3/3.
Is there a Mrs. Nesbit card?
No.
I hope so. I guess we're not ever.
I mean, they keep adding Toy Story cards.
They keep adding toys. Yeah, they can keep adding toys. Yeah. Speaking of toys, the Toys card is probably good. Oh, he's not even in here.
Oh my god, I took him out.
You took him out?
No, that's the Toys card.
Okay, well...
Lenny's also part of the deck.
Great.
Lenny's a part of every green deck. Lenny's a part of the green-purple deck, and you haven't even tested
steel,
it.
Yeah,
no, you haven't even tested
that's
it.
That's a green-purple, no.
You haven't even thought of...
I saw it last night, though. I saw it on Fight Club.
So Lenny is a much better Mowgli. Because he comes down on 3, they reveal their hand, and you choose the non-action.
It's an action card.
Oh, you choose the action, not non-action. I thought it was non-character, but it's just an action. So that means you snipe the song or action. Like, you can snipe a brawl. You can snipe whatever. You can snipe everything. But not only that, but whenever you play an action, you ready him. So in your fancy little green purple deck, you could sing Sudden Chill. He readies up, and then you could sing Friends.
Nasty, bro.
You can double sing Sudden Chill with him. You can do anything with him. He's like crazy. You can quest, play something, and then sing with him after. Or sing with him and then quest.
You can... Oh, it doesn't work like that. Because if you use Deceiver of All has to go into full effect before you can do that ready stuff with Lenny.
Right.
Because I go like double sing Strength. So, so I'll quest with Lenny or do something, then double sing Strength or something, whatever. Double sing a song.
Oh, yeah.
First
if you
song
double
goes
sing
in,
the first one, yeah.
It doesn't. The whole thing has to go in, and then you just get to ready him once, right?
Yeah, you can't double action in between that.
No, because you have to wait for the whole thing to go in effect. That'd be nasty. And is it also one of the promo cards? It is.
Lenny's super good.
And
they did a really good job at making playable cards.
Ravensburger, yeah. Ravensburger, shout out.
I think this is the first Brendan DeCandio set.
Oh, really? Oh, my God. DeCandio. I miss you, bro. Amber Steel. Oh, my goodness. What other promo cards? It's this one, Will of the Wisps, broken card. Is the Hercules one?
Hercules, I don't know what the promos are, to be honest with you.
No. I'm trying to think. I know it's not these. I know the Dash is the buy a box. There's two other ones, but just those two cards already being promo cards is so good. That's how I felt about...
Everybody's going to be clamoring for those.
For those, yeah, they're going to be out. So, guys, you got to get to your locals first week, guys.
It's the locals to get your promo Lenny.
Yes, sir.
But he's going to be super good in core, too, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just nasty. The dogs just get stronger.
Do you think Toys deck is green yellow or red green? Because that's all the toys. Like the most toys.
Post rotation, Sid's toys I think will be real.
Yeah. Red, yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Toys.
I've seen people testing red yellow toys in Infinity, and it's been doing pretty all right.
Your Woody can be a 5/5 with Dale.
That's true.
Quest for 2. Whenever this character quests, draw a card. Then you may play a character with cost 2 or less for free.
That's true.
So, do you see how they worded this differently? Because before it would be like, whenever this character quests, you may play a character with cost 2 or less for free, draw a card. Like sale. You can ink an additional card, draw a card.
Well, this one they're just trying to make it...
But everyone says, I'm going to draw first.
They're just trying to make the sequencing very particular so that, like, there's no, like...
foul play or judge calls.
Yeah, right.
Stuff like that. I mean, look,
we don't want another Australia situation. Yeah, rule sharking situation.
With the sharking, yeah. And then, I mean, like, your other characters getting +1 willpower is crazy. Pairing it up with the lemon lime and snowflare is crazy. But, like I said, just what you said, most of the toys are in Ruby. They're mostly Sid's toys.
Well, there's lots of good
yellow toys. So you got
emerald toys, like Buzz's emerald, Lenny's emerald, Jesse and Bullseye are both yellow. So I mean, I guess they could be in the Sid's toys deck too.
Yeah, like a yellow red Sid's toys, yellow green.
Sid's
red,
toys
green.
are just like really big.
Yeah. And
then like they have stuff where like Roller Bob is like Fox coming back, but you have to get two you have to get 2 cards in your discard, and then you can put you have to get 2 toys in your discard, so you can get 2 toys in your discard.
These are all the
and
toys.
He gets Rush.
I mean, these aren't.
Or 2 cards from your 2 toys from your discard to your deck, and he gets Rush. So you don't even like have to bounce one.
I'm trying to get the toy characteristic. These are officially all the toys for set 12. 1, 2, 3.
Sid's toys and Andy's toys.
I mean, it's actually a lot more.
We're definitely getting more Toy Story cards because like Slinky or no Potato Head.
No Potato Head yet. That's going to be OTK. We talked about that in the podcast. Remember that?
Yeah, that'd be really
if
funny.
You collect all
Potato Head Exodia would be awesome. It really would.
You need all parts of Potato Head to win the game.
But I mean, toys would be super fun archetype. I think that these cards would be all super prevalent post rotation.
Bo Peep 2/3 Bodyguard, Question 2. Nasty. I can't wait to get this card. Oh,
Yeah, Alien is super cool.
Alien is such a beautiful card. Look at that.
Alien has Venusaur vibes. Like, this is looking my chase.
Yeah? For me, it's Woody.
Really?
Yeah, but don't worry. I'll pair it up with the mat that I get.
Yeah,
bro.
Alien is my chase.
Is there any cards you want to... I mean, you want to look at the enchantments, actually? Let's look at the enchantments. Let me just do some filters here. Set 12. And then... would it be... How do I make sure it's only... Oh, rarity, right? That's iconic. My bad. And then let's take away the classifications. These are all the enchanteds, brother.
Yeah, they're so nice this year. This set.
Dude, Syndrome, I mean, like, dude, you gotta get all the Incredibles. Milo Thatch looks great. I mean, Frozone. Oh my god, bruh. You got a friend in me, bro.
You got a friend in me. That's like my other chase for sure.
Where's Woody?
Woody's the promo for Set Champs.
Oh, he has a Set Champs card. He's not like an enchanted. Even easier. So yeah, so here it's probably You Got a Friend in Me for the chase. And like Alien's really up there for me as well. There's a good... Is it Touch the Sky? Oh, I thought there was another Merida enchanted. Yeah, and I guess Touch the Sky. Because just I really love Merida. But like, yeah, you got to like Toy Story, bro. You Got a Friend in Me is probably gonna be my chase. That's my chase for sure. Alien though Alien just looks cool.
The Jessie is
really
crazy
cool.
nice too.
It's just very Magic-esque. It's very OG, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. So yeah, we got those cards that we highlighted that we really liked. There, I'm sure testing on Fight Club, there's gonna be a lot of cards coming out. Is there anything Infinity that you feel like you're looking forward to, that you want to dive into? I mean, there's a lot of matchups like...
I think Merida... I mean, Core...
Yeah,
will be Core.
And I think it's just like, we're one set away from rotation.
Well, this is going to be a super quick Core set. So in 2 months, either learn to play Dogs or potentially learn to play Blue Steel and see what that's all about, or Blue Yellow and the new Casa Madrigal stuff and this new Ward How Far I'll Go for 5.
Or just start toys already.
Or just start adding toys to your dogs.
Yeah.
Give your dog some toys.
Give your dog some toys.
Shoot.
This guy. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what people are gonna cook up with all these incredible cards. And yeah, man. That's all I got to talk about Infinity. I just can't wait to grind more games. I already want to battleship you right now.
Yeah. Definitely, if you are interested in Infinity, I 100% recommend to dive into it. And don't get sad when you get destroyed by some discard decks. Just start making your deck being able to beat them. Because you can. Yeah, and there's ways into it.
If there's one tip we can give you guys, it's, you got to know your room, and it's very hard if you're new and you get it. But, it's if you don't know and you're coming into something new, expect Green Steel. Amber Steel. Blue Red. That's pretty much it. Don't count aggro out, guys, ever, especially in the beginning.
Expect that. There's a lot.
No, I'm not saying, but like, bro, like, we're talking about percentages.
Has a lot of leeway.
We're talking about percentages and what the chances of you going against an Amber Steel player is higher than me going against a Blue Steel player.
Chances are you're probably going to run into Amber Steel and Green Steel. I agree.
So if we played 7 rounds,
run into Blue Steel. If we played it 7 rounds, I think you'd run into 2 Amber Steel.
I'd say 3.
2 Green Steel.
I say 3, 2.
That's already 4. Nah,
that's 5.
I think you'd run into,
that's 5.
I think you'd run into 2 of one and 1 of the other. Seriously, 2 of one, 1 of the other. A blue red, a blue steel,
a discard,
a green discard, whether it's purple or yellow, and an aggro.
Yeah. And so you just gotta learn how.
And one of those Amber Steels might be an aggro.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I mean, I can't wait. I just want to keep testing. And another tip, guys, I love Fight Club. We all love Fight Club, but you guys also gotta practice in person. Okay, when you're in person, there's not going to be anyone telling you how to sequence everything and to remind you what you can ink, and if you already inked. And
True.
I mean, and I only say that because after a while, like, I don't want to blast my homie either, but like after a while, after we play online and all that stuff, like sometimes we forget our sequencing because it's second nature to us because it's already been done, you know? And so don't get, like, obviously use it as a tool. It's very helpful, but you also got to train your brain that, hey, like, this isn't automatic. You have to know that you're doing this. You have to know where you're doing this. You have to know how to sequence everything right. So just reps, practice, and learn from your mistakes, guys. Like, it's not a big deal losing. I'm a really bad loser, guys. And like, I'm being honest, I'm being better about it. And I always try to be a good sport to other opponents. And I really, like, if I'm losing, bro, I just want to lose to something crazy. You know, it's so fun watching, like, losing differently and stuff like that in a different way, whether it's OTK and you're seeing them go crazy. That's awesome. And but there's also another part where it's like, it sucks. That's why people didn't like discard, but like, you don't do anything on your turn. With discard and with solitary cards, you don't do anything.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like, I think that Lorcana is built in a way to where those decks don't prevail, except for when it did, right?
Right.
That Green Steel season looked filthy.
Well, that was Bucky.
Right.
That was Bucky. And then we thought they learned their lesson, but then they started printing cards that said for free. So.
Yeah, but Green Steel doesn't have any of that stuff.
Yeah,
like, discard doesn't really get any of that stuff. Like, Prince John makes discard a draw engine, and I think that, like, they're trying to move away from that.
Mm-hmm.
And that only exists in Infinity, but I think there's plenty of answers for it.
Because you're saying, like, if you're gonna, like, it's such a big netting. Like, you lose a card, I gain a card.
As long as your deck is built in a way to where, like, you have a draw engine that could help you come back, that could actually, like, refresh your hand after you've been discarded to top deck mode. I think it's really hard for the discard decks to even hit their nuts and then be like, okay, I won the game.
Yeah. You still have to
They
get
still
to 20.
have to get to 20 before you refresh your hand and answer them.
Remember, guys, the point of the game is to get to 20, all right? That's the biggest advice I can give you as a 2-year Lorcana player. So, any final thoughts, my friend?
No, go play your Infinity games because I'm playing a 10.
Yeah,
and I am super excited for San Diego. I'm super excited for Indy. If you're gonna be at San Diego, please look for us and say what's up.
Yeah, we would love to talk about Lorcana, about anything.
Crowd.
Quest for 3, baby.
If you're gonna be in Indy, please look for me.
Potentially
Louise.
+1. Potentially, it's pretty low. But I gotta see how it goes. I mean, I still got it in my pocket, but I gotta see. So. I really want to go, guys. So, but yeah, dude, that's all we have to talk about for Lorcana. We're so excited for Infinity. Please, if you have not gotten a ticket for ECC, please go get them now. The prices have already raised, and that's the final price. Obviously, they have the competitor badge and the
attendee.
Attendee badge. Yeah, so it's gonna be a great time.
Attendee might get you like a ton of freaking prizing too, so it's totally worth it. Just playing. It's way more than the bang for your buck, and then you're gonna be in San Diego, California. So I mean,
you already know
it's gonna be super worth it.
So yeah, shout out to everyone coming to San Diego. We can't wait. We can't wait to see you guys there. And without further ado, guys, thanks for talking ink with us, and don't forget to quest out.